we're going to play Ravnica Clue Edition on stream. We've gotten a lot of questions about what this looks like, so we're just going to play, and you're going to get to see. A lot of the contents of the set, there was a review yesterday on IGN. You should definitely check that out. But additionally, the packets are up on dailymtg.com, so you can kind of see what's in the various options for these packs right here. Now, what we've done is we've kind of set up the game already. So these three have hands. They've shuffled up. We've already got this cool confidential, I don't want to see even the top of it, confidential envelope that has the room, the weapon, and the person who committed the crime. We've also dealt out all of those cards to everybody. Everybody's shuffled up. And we're going to start playing, and we'll talk about the rules as we play and the different ways to make accusations and to suspect things that are happening. So as part of that, I am going to, everybody else is shuffled up. I'm going to open up mine here on stream just to get a view of what that looks like. We're going to do that here. While I do that, because that's less riveting than I would like it to be, our players here are going to introduce themselves around the table, starting with Reggie.
Yeah, hi, I'm Reggie Valk. I'm a game designer here on Magic, and I was lead designer for Ravnica Clue Edition. So I'm excited to be playing again for the first time in a while. I've got an Azorius and a Rakdos deck here today.
Hi, everybody. I'm DiMicco. I'm the influencer manager here at Magic the Gathering. Now, everyone else here is just playing Ravnica Cluedo Edition, but I have given myself an additional game. So as influencer manager, one of the fun things that I do here is I manage the MTG Ambassador program, and they are working really hard releasing content before sets come out. So I've added an additional layer of fun to today's stream. I'll be dropping my own clues about where you can find Murders at Karlov Manor content before pre-release. So if you hear me use any strange turns of phrase or flat out say something weird, chances are good I'm name dropping an influencer who you should go check out for some MKM content. Today, I'll be hitting my two favorite guilds here. I'll be playing in House Dimir and the Is It League.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mike Turian. If I say anything weird, that's just on me. I'm product architect for Magic the Gathering, including Ravnica Clue and Cluedo Edition. And I'm super excited to be here playing. I have Boros Legion, one of my favorite guilds, and also House Dimir for a fun 4-color mashup deck. So I'm excited to see how that goes. What'd you end up getting, Blake?
I ended up getting a nice little Is It Gruel list here, so I am only 3 colors, hoping that my mana and some blue cards and some beats takes me through this.
I actually think Blake should have to play 5 colors.
Right?
Yeah. I don't think that's an option.
Don't allow it.
5 colors. That's not a thing. So Reggie's gonna go first, and Reggie, while we take kind of our first turns, why don't you just give an overview of the rules while we get started?
Yeah, so we are going to be really playing a game of Magic and a game of Clue at the same time, but we traded out the game board of Clue for the Magic board here. So before the game started, we had all 21 pieces of evidence, which are the suspects, the murder weapons, and the locations, and we divvied them up, picked out one each randomly, and put it in the confidential envelope so we know what the murder was. We set aside 2 locations because there were 10 locations in total. It expedites play a little bit, so this is public info. We all know that those are available. And then we shuffled out the remaining 16 cards amongst ourselves, so we each have 4 pieces of evidence kind of off to the side, separate. And we're going to be playing the game of Magic and asking clue questions to figure out who did it as we play. And those are dealt primarily through combat damage, but also through your graveyard in some instances. So I'm going to lead things off. I've got a Swamp and a Footlight Fiend.
Just right
So-
off
Oh,
the bat.
not messing
I'm
around.
going to
One
be asking
drops.
some questions, and I'll say go.
That doesn't seem fair.
You get to draw on your first turn?
Yeah, I do love that for me. I do love
I
that
actually
for me.
forgot to do that.
Oh, yeah, you get to too, because it's multiplayer.
it's free-for-all.
Yeah, free-for-all. You also get a free mulligan, which we already resolved.
Blake doesn't. I'm going to go ahead and play an Is It Guildgate, which comes in tapped and pass turn.
All right, good choice. Oh, that is Fascinating. I'm going to play a Thriving Bluff, and I'm going to choose white. So I've got Boros online. Go ahead, Blake.
All right. I am going to also play a Thriving Bluff, but I'm going to choose blue because it's the best color. Go ahead.
Let's get the confidential on. Let's put it.
It's
Yeah, but it's off camera. We got a.
All right, we can put it
Yeah,
back.
here we go.
I mean, it's secret for a reason, though, right? Like,
Yeah.
secret.
All right.
Take it away from Blake, though. That makes me nervous.
I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to attack Mike.
Oh
Good
my
choice.
goodness. I'll take it.
Good job.
So takes 1 damage, and then I get to ask a question. So a who, a what, and a
I
where.
have nothing.
What are you suggesting, Reggie?
So I'm going to be real simple here. I'm going to say, was it Apothecary White with the candlestick in the billiard room?
If it was, I wouldn't know. I don't have any of those.
All right.
So if I would have had one, I would have shown it to him. But since I didn't, I don't. And also, when you show a person one of your evidence cards, I would have got to make a treasure.
It's true.
To both help with your mana and sort of
Compensate so you don't dogpile on one person.
yeah.
So post-combat main phase, I played an island, and then I've got Arachno Signet, and I'll say go.
Oh yeah. And I also went to 29 life. You start at 30 in this version. We started the life totals a little higher to, balance
That's all
out
the questions.
I
Yeah,
like
get all
that
the
for
questions.
us. Sometimes it takes a minute to solve a murder, which
Right.
is fair.
Right.
I'm going to go ahead and play a Thriving Moor. I'll choose red as the other color. And pass the turn.
All right. Here we go. I being attacked by Reggie. Those days are through. Well, I mean, he still could attack me, but he has to get through my Fire Fist Striker. Go ahead.
All right. During this question in chat, why are there not 10 guilds in the box?
Yeah, so you get 8 guilds in the box, and the reason for that is we built it for the 3 or 4 players primarily, and we couldn't. As you can see here, you can get some doubles, right? Diana and I both have Dimir. I think there might be.
There's two
Is
Izzets.
it?
But I think we
So
actually
is it a
have different
rule?
of each. So we've got
Yes.
blue-based Dimir and black-based
Mine's
Dimir,
better.
and red and blue is it. So
Right.
the packets are effectively monocolor with like a lot of gold kind of in them. So there's a lot of fixing that's pretty generous, but there's also a lot of hybrid and a lot of monocolor. So
Yeah.
they're really kind of monocolor packets that feel gold.
Right.
Was kind of the goal.
And because they're randomized, we did. I didn't want to. If we did 10, I felt like it would give people the impression that, oh, I always get one of each guild, and I just knew that wasn't going to be the case. So I wanted to stay away from 10
I
for
like
that
that they're
reason.
different. I think that's a
Yeah. Well,
smart move, game designers.
yeah.
Diana, sorry.
Wow.
You're the only one without creatures, footlight
He
fiends
really
coming in.
he really wants to suspect something.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask you the same question I asked Mike. I'm going to say, was it Apothecary White with the candlestick in the billiard room?
Well, I'm just going to take this card right here and slide it over to you for a quick look-a-rooney.
All right. And so you get a treasure because
Treasure.
I learned something.
Don't do that. Don't knock things over when you're playing the game, guys. Hot tip.
And then, again, post-combat main phase, I'm going to play Azorius Chancery and pick up an island, and I'll say go.
Bounce lands are best lands.
They are so good.
So good.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and play a swamp. And then we'll tap and sack for. I guess it doesn't matter for a blue. Black. To put out the Dimir Strand Catcher.
Ooh, that's a rare.
It's a rare. It's a fairy rogue. Would everyone like to know what the text says? Because
Sure. Yeah,
I
it's new.
know
It's
Blake's
new.
old eyes probably can't read from over there.
They can't.
It's a 3/3 flyer. Whenever you attack, surveil X, where X is the number of opponents being attacked at the beginning of each end step. If 3 or more cards were put into your graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield this turn, draw a card.
Cool card.
Very cool.
Just
good.
a little fairy. So stop attacking me, guys.
Yeah.
Pass turn.
I've never
Balls are up.
attacked you. Our
I could see it in your eyes.
alliance remains strong.
Listen, as someone who plays primarily mostly casual commander, like it's really hard for me to get into this competitive
I
atmosphere.
will say it's kind of cool that you got to cast that a turn early because of the treasure.
Yeah.
Accelerated the game a little bit.
I'm the threat, you guys.
And I'm
the threat.
getting revenge for Reggie's attacks. I'm going to attack Reggie for 2.
Ouch.
Reggie, I think you have Apothecary White with the lead pipe in the hall.
You're wrong.
None of those, Reggie?
Or you're right. I don't know.
All right. What did I say? Lead pipe.
What did I say?
The common. That was moments ago, Blake. I can't keep all of this in my head.
So I have a gameplay question. At what point in time do we get to guess what's in the confidential envelope?
Anytime you want at the end of your turn.
I'm pretty certain I know
You
exactly
only
what
get one?
happened.
Yeah.
And if you get it wrong, you can't guess again.
Right.
Yeah.
You can still play Magic. You can still try to win.
Well, we all know I'm not going to win at Magic, guys. Let's be honest here.
I'm gonna discovery. I'm gonna surveil 2 and then draw a card. These are. All right, definitely putting that in my graveyard. Do I want this on top of my deck?
Split cards are really strong. So the second way that you can guess is through, it's effectively collecting evidence. You exile 6 mana value worth of cards from your graveyard at the end of your turn if you haven't made a guess already. And then that guess affects everybody in sequence. And so split cards have their combined mana value. So very effective.
All right. I feel like I would like to ask a question.
You gotta attack someone, but not
I
me.
know. I mean, it could be you. It could be.
Remember when I didn't attack
It could be Mike.
By the pattern, Reggie was gonna attack you next. He attacked Diana, then he attacked me. Who do you think was on his
Next,
list?
Blake.
Who could
This
it
is a
be?
game of murder and mystery.
Right, right.
I am gonna attack. What do I want to know?
Don't mess this up, Blake.
No, I'm gonna attack Reggie,
Bummer.
Good choice.
and I am going to go with Commander Mustard, Knife, Billiard Room.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Good to know. Good to know. All right. And then I'm going to. This just, it just makes me feel good to play. Is it Signet into Bounce Land Go?
Bam.
That's just. It's just
know,
all I.
right,
It's just,
next-
that's just
next-
good, clean magic right there.
Right, you
Good,
make a
clean.
treasure by showing us some tokens. You're up to
Ravnica
like 7
magic.
mana on turn.
I know, right?
Turn 4. Be turn 4.
So how do we feel about like politicking?
I like it.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
That's why we're in
I'm
an
gonna,
alliance.
I'm gonna
Absolutely.
open the gates for you,
Great.
my friend.
Sounds good.
You're gonna search for a basic land or a gate card.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
Please.
Yeah.
1 damage.
1 damage.
And
Oh, see,
a
I
hard
told
hit.
you. I warned you about this. I knew it. I knew you
This
were
was a
next.
See, I'm
self-fulfilling
trying to
prophecy.
change symbols
was.
instead of just taking the damage.
Right. I did this unbelievable.
I think it was Senator Peacock with the candlestick in that pesky billiard room. What might have been. All right.
Wait,
You said peacock, candlestick, billiard room. Okay.
And then
I get a treasure.
Treasure.
Treasure. Yeah, it's like, bring it on, attack me. Give me treasure. Give me that treasure.
gonna
Look at all these
play-
tabletop titans. It's wild.
I'm going to play an island and say go.
Done? How much
Done.
mana do you have there? Like 6 mana?
Tons.
All right. That is
And
suspect.
that is
suspect.
suspect. That is suspect.
That is very suspect.
All right.
Probably has nothing.
Nothing to worry about there. Everything's fine. Everything is okay.
6 mana past the turn? Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and play the Dimir Aqueduct.
Okay.
I'll return the basic swamp to my hand.
If you want, you can use it for mana before you return it.
That's actually, you know what? See, lesson be learned. You can play with people who are better than you and learn stuff from them first. So I'm going to do that. And then just, as a nice little reward, I'm going to go ahead and repeal your
Contra Angler.
Yep, make it go away.
Great.
Sure.
So that'll return it to his hand, and I get to draw a card.
Yep.
Card, yeah. That swamp still has to go back to your hand, though.
Yes, it does, and it will in
Okay.
just a moment. Listen, I'm
I've,
not trying to
right.
cheat.
Play for her.
Order of
Yeah, I'm not,
operations.
I noticed the swamp both returned and was hanging out. Also suspect.
Suspect.
No, I just don't know what
Side
I'm
of the
doing.
table.
Mike.
That side of the
That
table.
is, yeah.
Listen, mana curves, it's all new to me. We're
yeah.
we're still learning things here. Okay,
I
great.
like how you have your like rare out. You're sending back.
Hey, Blake,
Hey, what's up?
would you like to take 3 in the
Just
air?
the aggression. Yeah.
Listen,
yeah.
I was told
1, 2,
long
3.
ago that you are always the threat, regardless of what game is being played.
That's right.
See, now he has no
You're
blockers.
playing with two people who
Yeah.
literally made this game.
Yeah, I know. Somehow they aren't as scary as you
All
are.
right, all right.
Right, Blake is the
Make your,
scariest.
Okay, all
make
right.
your-
I suspect.
You
yeah.
suspect.
I suspect. Mastermind Plum
Okay.
with the rope
Okay.
in the kitchen.
I can't help you.
Oh, okay. All right. See, we're learning things. We're
learning.
things, guys.
Cannot help you. For the person in chat asking if the rules of the game were explained, yeah, we explained it at the top, and so
Posted online, too.
they're posted online. It kind of looks confusing, but really, you play Magic, and if you deal someone combat damage, you get to
Accuse them of something.
suspect something, to use the lingo. And then there's also another way to suspect by removing cards from your graveyard at the end of your turn. And we'll maybe see that eventually. We'll call it out when it happens.
Yeah. Well,
For sure.
Yeah, but otherwise it's a lot similar to just playing Clue and Magic.
all right. Excellent rules explanation, Blake. As
Thanks.
a reward, I will attack you for 2.
You guys realize it's my show. I'm just shutting this down if I die.
Now,
We're done. Sorry, everyone.
Now, if Blake,
We don't know who won, but I definitely lost.
So Blake's a sore loser is what we're learning today.
Oh, yeah, that's
Okay,
known.
Blake, I think it's. I'm gonna go with Apothecary White
Okay.
with the candlestick in the dining room. That's my white candlestick dining room.
White candlestick and dining room. That's my hand. Those are not my cards.
All right, you get a treasure. Thanks.
Thanks for the treasure. My one creature was returned
See,
to my hand.
Blake kind of is getting
You don't
beat up,
sound
but now he
salty
can play
about
a
it at
6
all.
down.
Now I can catch up.
Yeah, now you can catch up, and
that's
I
right. 3
I will follow Reggie's example and be done with 4 mana on taps. Only 4 mana.
I don't
That's-
like
I don't
this.
know.
I don't like this
I
at
thought we were
all.
cool.
We are cool.
Are we?
Well, we'll find out. I mean, we're cool regardless. Now,
Ravnica Clue Edition, a game of
All right.
betrayal.
Part of me just wants
still
to
have
slam
friends?
We can
this
fix
sweet 7-drop that I have.
What is it? Oh,
The other part of me is just like, look at all the untapped blue lands. So I'm not going to.
over here and over here.
I am going to tap these, which tap for 3 mana because bounce lands are best lands. And I'm going to cast one of the new cards, Ecstatic Electromancer.
Oh, what's it do?
It's a 2/3 with prowess, and whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card.
Are you doing it?
I am. I'm going to discard one of these.
Not your sweet 7 drops?
Not my sweet 7. I thought about it, so I could ask a question.
That'd be
but-
really sad.
I know, but it's a sweet 7-drop. All right. And then I'm going to play one of these other forests and return my Crunch Wrangler
He's back.
to the battlefield.
No.
That's all I got, though. I'm going to pass the turn.
All right. At the end of Blake's turn, I will try to cast a deploy
Boy.
to try to make 2 Thopters if Mike permits it.
Yeah, it's good by me.
And
I
then
would never.
Fates allow.
Other way. Other direction.
Yeah, great.
Gain some life.
one more. I was at 26.
Part of what you have to keep secret is the split cards when you draw them to
not
read
go
them.
like,
Oh, what is it?
Oh, what?
Oh, integrity intervention.
High level
It's
play
like
tip.
it's like when you play with double face cards with sleeves, and you're just like,
Right. Right. It's like, let me just.
just checking.
Right, what's the other side do? Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Right, right.
All right, that's my graveyard.
Yeah, especially the ones that you can cast on either side.
Okay, so I'll get started, and
Way too excited about that.
no,
He's excited.
I'm going to attack, and I'm going to be judicious. I'll split up 1 and 1, Diana and Mike.
I like it.
I've got something for our Thopter friend. Yes,
Ooh.
it is Whisper Agent.
My Thopters fly.
Yeah.
Oh
I mean,
no!
you can still do that.
I'm still doing it because it's here. I thought it had flash and flying, but it just lost flying all of a sudden.
Never had flying.
It just lost it.
It never had
just
flying.
lost it.
I definitely played when that card came out. It never.
So 1 damage to each, and then,
Oh, okay. Well,
I took it.
I decided to take it.
and then because
Just changed my mind. I want the treasure.
Game plan. I've adjusted my game plan.
because now I have attacked 2 different people, I get to still make 1 question, but in case Diana didn't have any information, it then moves to Mike.
Oh, so it goes in order.
Clockwise.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, but if I give you some added information,
Then
it
it's one and
doesn't
done.
go to my. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. You can only learn 1 thing per turn.
So
I'm
limit.
learning lots.
There's a limit. There's a limit.
I'm going to ask if it was Mastermind Plum with the wrench in the dining room.
Ooh,
And Mike's off the hook.
I'm off the hook.
All right. And Diana gets a treasure again.
Treasure. Thanks for that.
Was it? Did you say plum wrench dining room?
I did.
Can we open more than 1 shock land in 1 box? Nope, it is a box topper. We got it actually right. Oh, there we go. It's right here. Comes in the package. It's a box topper.
Oh, we haven't opened it. Whoever wins, do they get to open it?
Maybe.
That sounds fun.
That's code for Blake wants to open it himself.
I mean, I do, but
Got a vindictive
Right.
vampire. Whenever another creature you control dies, it deals 1 to each opponent.
And
I
you gain
1
1
life. It's true.
so vindictive.
And I'll play another bounce land.
Oh my God!
Oh.
Bounce lands.
The bounce lands are out
By
of control.
Ravnican math,
say
that
go.
means you're winning.
Yeah, that is
Also
true.
by the board state.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot going on over there. I don't really know how
It's
I feel
like a bunch of
about
like knickknacks and doodads, though.
it.
Yeah.
Who's it's and what's it's aplenty.
No.
This isn't a musical show?
Not that kind.
Oh, okay, great, perfect. We'll play an island, and
What could it be? Could be anything.
it's gonna be a Thunder Drake.
All right.
So whenever I cast my second spell each turn, I get a +1/+1 counter on it, which is not at all, not at all threatening with 2 flyers. It's fine.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
And unlike Whisper Agent, that actually does have flying.
It does have flying, but not flash.
feel like
It lost flash
It lost
somewhere.
flash. It lost flash. I feel like if I turn my Whisper Agent like this, like the cloak is now
Now it's whispering.
flapping in the. That feels like a cloak with air underneath feels like flying.
Does it?
Like, what about now?
You're a
Same.
comedian. You're a comedian.
What do you got for us? What do you got?
Well, you don't have any flyers untapped.
That's correct.
Great. Reggie, 3 in the air.
Yeah, take that, Reggie.
Has anyone asked you a question yet?
Blake did. I even showed him
I did.
something. I've
Yeah.
still got
He
the
doesn't
treasure.
know. Okay.
That happened. I was there.
I'm going to suggest headliner Scarlet with the rope in the dining room.
Headliner Scarlet with the rope in the dining room.
Yes.
That sounds plausible to me.
Oh. Okay. All right.
All right. Are you done after that, or you got some?
Just passing out my joy and admiration to the table, and then I'm passing the turn.
I appreciate all the joy and admiration. All right, can
That's all I have to give.
It's all we have. This somehow that doesn't work out. Maybe it's this. I really want to cast this and this, but that doesn't work. Kind of sad.
Life's hard sometimes.
And life is hard
I'm
sometimes.
just gonna rearrange my whole board while we're.
Yeah.
Well,
whatever. It's not suspect at all. Everything is suspect.
Holy,
If you keep moving cards around, no one figures out that you don't know what you're doing.
that is true.
Big brain moves.
Move quickly. Why does everyone have blockers all of a sudden? All right, I think
We decided to join the game.
you decided to join the game. That is all right. I'm gonna cast the Boros Strike Captain.
Ooh.
3 mana, 3/3 with Battalion. Whenever it and 2 creatures attack, exile the top card of my library. During any turn you attacked with 3 or more creatures, you may play that card.
Cool.
And I'm going to use the end of turn. I'm going to, let's see, does this, yeah, this by itself is, so I'm going to essentially remove 6 casting cost of card from my graveyard, exile that, so that's now out of the game. And I will say, and that helps me make a suggestion, which is going to be Emissary Green with the lead pipe in the lounge. Green pipe.
Now, do you still have to choose someone?
It goes around.
It'll just go to the, it'll just go to the
Yeah,
left.
green lead pipe.
And if Blake
lounge.
doesn't show me,
I
it-
can't help you.
Oh, really, Blake? That does help me, though.
Wow.
Green lead pipe. Reggie.
I can.
That also helps me. Great. More treasure for you.
It's true.
Thank you. There you go.
All right. And that was the thing. So I'm gonna go. Interesting. Interesting.
Interesting.
Interesting.
So basically, at this point in the game is when Steve Sanu, the other week when we were playing with IGN, Steve at this point was just like, I think I know it. I was like, holy, he was close. He was wrong, but close. And so unlike Clue then, like in regular Clue, that would actually eliminate him from the game. But here, he just had a new goal of trying
gets
to
to keep
kill
playing
everyone. Yeah, he just
Magic.
had to try to knock us all to 0,
Yeah.
which he didn't do. But I was very impressed with Steve's Clue deduction skills, though.
Steve is 100% a Clue player.
Yeah.
All right. So the ecstatic Electromancer is going to attack Diana, and I have a triggered ability when that happens to discard this here mountain and draw a card.
May I go ahead and respond?
Yeah.
Like, oh, goodbye, treasure.
I'm going to turn it into a frog.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see.
Base power and toughness 1/1, and then I'll block it with the
And
thunder.
I have a response. My creatures are going to band together, and they're going to kill that.
No!
So you get another prowess trigger too.
Dragon
Yes.
Drake thing.
So you end up what, dealing
So
3?
it's 2, because it turns into a 1/1.
That has +1.
That has
Great,
+1/+1.
so I'll take
So you
2.
take 2. And then I am going to ask you about.
Oh, that was the first prowess trigger.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. We're going to go. Headliner Scarlet, Knife Conservatory.
Can't help you, buddy.
Okay.
Scarlet, knife, conservatory. Huh.
Conservatory.
Interesting.
Okay. Then I'm going
I was hoping his response would be making a frog sound. That's what I was
play
hoping.
this mountain,
No, I think you're asking a lot from me.
sacrifice this treasure.
A little ribbit?
In
No ribbit?
response,
Response?
Ribbit.
Ribbit.
I will play Living Lightning, which if it dies, I'm going to get band together back. As of now. Go ahead.
All right. I've got
I can't believe you did that.
automate.
It was
You
fresh,
tried
born
to
into this
turn
world.
my little goblin wizard into a frog.
Everyone loves frogs.
Feels like that's what a goblin
Everyone
wizard...
loves goblin wizards.
Feels
I
like
don't. They're kind of mean when they're trying to attack me.
I just want to ask a question.
Thopter squad's coming again.
I'm going to attack both at Blake.
Both at me.
That's
Not
right.
even spreading it around.
Okay,
All right.
well now I'm kind of worried that we're all ganging up on
There's
Blake.
nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, it's just 2.
It's just 2.
I'm going to ask Blake, was it Headliner Scarlet with the knife in the conservatory?
Headliner Scarlet with the knife in the conservatory. I can't help you.
Okay. Then I'm going to play a Jeering Homunculus. When it enters, I may goad target creature, and I'm going to goad your Strandcaster, so it has to attack,
angry.
and it has to attack somebody other than me.
Okay,
If able.
I have a few ideas.
And then I'm going to play
I
an
hope they're all
Azorius
Blake. I hope they're all Blake. I hope all of our ideas are Blake.
Probably.
Well, I mean, you and I are allies, right?
Yeah. I would never betray you.
That was wildly unbelievable. Okay.
For the person asking what rooms were revealed at the beginning, the library and ballroom for those playing along at home.
So, Reggie, did you do that in 3-player as well, or 3-player you end up?
I guess 3-player you probably wouldn't have to and could try to distribute 18
Yeah, right.
evenly.
Because that way it's just about distributing the cards evenly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a couple of play tests
Oh,
where
I've
it was
not been
uneven
super
distribution, and it always was a little wonky with the people that had 5 cards. They would just get beat up more.
I'm going to put the Thriving Isle out. Other color will be red. I also apologize, everyone watching. I've totally missed all of my surveil triggers here. It's fine. I'm not super surveilled.
That means you kept to the top every time.
Yeah.
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 It was all intentional. I did it on purpose.
Yeah.
That's a lie. We'll go ahead and put out some more blockers here. We've got a Frostburn Weird,
Sweet one.
Alrighty.
nickname in high school. And then an Erratic Visionary, nickname in college.
Wow. Now all I need to know is what your nickname is now, and we'll have it all.
I don't have one.
We can remedy that. We'll figure something out.
Oh boy.
Not on this stream, but we'll workshop it back with the team.
Yeah.
Let's see. No flyers.
This has flying. Oh wait, no, it doesn't.
It should.
You can.
I saw that happen. Guys, Blake made a joke.
You can't attack me.
I know, I'm
Yeah.
looking at what he's got over here.
Neither of us have flyers. I'm just saying he's a 28 and has information you need. I think. I don't know.
I have asked you a lot of questions,
You
I
have
feel
asked me a
like.
lot of questions.
Who's the betrayer now?
I mean, it's me. It's always been me. I'm swinging
I just
through
wanted
into
to, right?
Mike.
All right. I see how.
Surveil.
Yeah,
Oh,
surveil.
yes.
I'm not going to block. I take 3.
Hey, you know, for someone watching at home, and definitely not me sitting at this table, who remembers how surveil works?
You look at the top card of your library, and you can choose to either keep it on top or put it in your graveyard.
Yeah.
Great. I'm going to put it in my graveyard.
Great.
All right. Goodbye. Discovery dispersal.
And then I think I'm good to pass the turn.
You gotta ask.
Oh, I gotta ask you a question. I gotta
question.
suspect something first. Headliner Scarlet, with the leaded pipe in the study.
In the study.
We haven't done anything with those last couple locations.
Location is always the hardest one. It's
there's so
is the
many.
most.
Yep.
That's for you, Mike.
Oh, this is for me?
Yeah,
got
I
attacked.
attacked you, babe.
No.
Prove me wrong. Prove me.
What did you say? Headliner?
I said
Scarlet?
headliner Scarlet
Yeah.
with the lead pipe. I think that's what I said.
Yeah.
The study.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay, all right.
Alrighty. You done it then?
Yep.
Oh, I get a treasure?
Just over here.
No, you didn't reveal anything.
Oh, I didn't reveal anything. No treasure.
You
Okay.
can look at it though.
Oh, that's true, I guess. All right, what do I want to do? All right. Well, we once were great allies, and now
Oh boy.
this. I'll attack you with every.
Beginning of combat.
Oh, beginning of combat. What do you have, Reggie?
Combat.
What do you-
I got a deadly dispute, and I'm going to sacrifice my Footlight Fiend.
All right.
So
is this the
I
end of my?
see it.
Is this the end of my striker?
2 triggers, yep. I'm going to deal 1 to that, and everybody takes 1 from my Vindictive Vampire. And then I
then you
make
gain a
another
bunch, right?
treasure. I'd only gain
actually
1.
take?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then I draw 2 cards. All right, you can go to combat, Mike.
Now you don't have 3. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Reggie.
I don't like you, Reggie. All right. Oh, can I attack Reggie instead? Yeah,
got this
not
Ophi
really,
or
not
four
really.
into
All right,
your
I'll attack you with both creatures.
Well, that is kind of rude. What's going to hurt the most here? I'll go ahead and I'm going to double block the Whisper Agent.
Okay.
And I'll take 3.
Okay, Whisper Agent will deal 3 to the Visionary.
Okay.
Your nickname in college.
Remind me, are the cards in this set standard legal if they're not otherwise?
They're not. Legacy and Commander legality.
Yep.
Yeah.
The reprints,
Jumbo
obviously, if
Commander.
they're already in standard, you can play, but the new cards, not so much.
All right, I'm gonna say for you green,
You're gonna
lead pipe, and conservatory.
Green pipe.
Interesting suggestions.
Thank you.
I'm afraid I can't help you with
Nothing?
any of those.
Nothing? All right.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. I'll play an island and I'll play a Watcher in the Mist. And it surveils 2, assuming it comes in. Yeah, you got it. Commanding.
What was the weapon you just said?
Lead pipe.
Okay.
I both want land and don't want these land. So
Boy.
I'll get rid of both of those and pass my turn.
Okay. All right.
So remind me, with clue and with the clue inclusion here, if I make a guess, I know I can only
Your
make one.
Yeah, your final accusation.
Do I get to see what it is?
Yes, you have to look.
You have to look.
Obviously, that's the only way that you would know if you were right or not, I suppose.
And the timing to do it is at the end of your turn.
Okay.
So you get, So
I'm going to do it.
okay, well on your turn you can
I'm
go
excited
for it.
about it.
Yeah, you
All
could
right.
win.
Really
You could
looking
win.
forward to this.
Great. You could win. And even if you miss, you're still in the game. If you die, unlikely, but if you die, then
You're overestimating.
your clue cards get revealed to
All
everyone.
right, I'm casting my
okay.
Oh, and you
sweet
can no longer
7
win, of
drop.
course.
I want to
to
see
know.
this.
Yeah.
It's a giant Adaphage.
That is a sweet 7.
Oh,
Oh,
So if it deals combat damage to a player, I get to create a token copy. That's where you use these.
gross.
I get a
that sounds-
+1/+1 counter on my Conch Wrangler. Then I would like to go to my attack step.
Oh, no.
I got no.
All right. These two, the Ecstatic Electromancer and the Conch Wrangler, are going at Diana.
Of course they are.
You've only
remember
got-
when we had an
got another
alliance and
trigger
things were
if you
going
want.
so
you have
well
a
for
trigger,
you?
which is why I did that. So I discard that and draw.
What do we got over there?
All the forests.
I've drawn a
to the
few
bin.
forests
3/2 Trampler and a 2/3 Prowess.
with no mana untapped.
I'll block the prowess and take the trample.
You don't want to block the 3/2? You take less damage.
Like the bigger one.
I mean, you can.
But it's not going to die,
Do
so...
you.
All right, I'm going to do what Blake tells me to do. He's my boss after all. I'll take 2.
All right, take 2. Okay, so then I'm going to go with...
Held out. Take the extra damage. Teach him a lesson.
This was my strategy.
Right. It's like I just wanted to be a little lower on life, so I was seen as less of a threat.
So Diana, I'm going to say Headliner, Scarlet, Knife, Secret Passage.
Interesting. I like these suggestions. Unfortunately, I don't really think that I can
Can't help?
do anything for you there.
Okay. Knife, Secret Passage.
You done after that?
I have a bounce land, because
Another bounce land?
best land, yeah. That's why I have all these lands to discard.
That-
Go ahead.
That's fair, yeah. You just keep upgrading them.
I do.
Yeah, the Electromancer's done good work for you.
Yes, it has. Otherwise, I would be flooding out pretty hard. I mean, I still would cast this guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I don't actually know. I think both. Oh,
Them.
above could be either.
Well, I mean, you make more, so maybe it's
Then
right?
they
She's
pair
a-
up. Yeah. That tracks. It was definitely Blake in the kitchen with the lead pipe. I don't
Oh, is
think, I
that-
don't think I'm an option.
No, this is IRL. This isn't a game.
Okay. Had people asking, just to clarify for people, you can't pull any, we were talking about this before the show, you can't pull any of the new clue cards in collector boosters for, or does it call them?
Yeah, the rares and the mythics that are new, the uncommons that are new, that are Ravnica themed, you can't find those in the collector booster. And then the 21 Clue/Cluedo cards that we're using are also only found in this product. And you get all 21 of those.
Yeah. With one exception, there's one card that you can get by bringing a friend to play, and I think we can show it up on the screen. So if you come to play with friends beginning February 25th at your local game store, you can get this Ravnica foil to Conspiracy in the retro frame just by showing up at your local game store. Check with your local game store, all the legal text things at the bottom. But Ravnica foil to Conspiracy is a pretty cool card too.
Yeah, so that's one of the new Azorius rares that you get. Well, I think, do we have? Oh, Reggie's Azorius, so Reggie might have.
Reggie could have.
Reggie could have it. We haven't seen.
I have the other Azorius packet. But
Okay, we'll see.
I'm going to attack both Thopters at Mike.
Ooh.
The Watcher in the Mist does have flying
I
and
know
will
that.
block one of the.
He does
Thopter down.
So I get
Trading
a
the Thopter
Vindictive
for.
Vampire trigger.
Oh,
Everybody loses 1. Mike loses 2. I gain 1.
okay.
And then I get to ask Mike a hard-hitting question.
All right.
Mike,
You ready
I'm prepared
this?
for anything.
was it Headliner Scarlet with the knife in the conservatory?
It's not a question, it's a suggestion.
Yes.
Hey, Reggie, I will reveal my first piece of information to you, I think.
I think so.
What were the selections there?
I said Headliner Scarlet with the knife in the conservatory.
Excellent. Okay.
Someone did ask clarifying on Cardsville. So the other exceptions are the weapons, right, which are in the main set.
Yeah,
Correct,
yeah.
but not in this art and style. Different art and style.
I do think
call.
at the end of the stream, for sure, we should show off the special clue cards that are actually in, because they're
Yeah.
so beautiful
And
and,
we
so
we have graphics too
Yeah.
for all of them. Yeah.
And it's fun because they're all magic cards, so you can use them to build a
Yeah.
commander deck, right? You want to build your clue theme
And
commander
they're very
deck.
fancy. It's got that whole stylized thing to it. They're very
Yeah.
aristocratic.
I've got
Aristocards.
A new rare.
That is new rare.
Frenzied Gore Spawn.
does
It's a
that
5-mana 4/4. When it enters the battlefield, for each opponent, goad target creature that player controls.
They're all about goading.
Yeah, I guess so. So I'm going to pick the Strandcaster, the Watcher in the Mist, and the Ataphage. And then whenever one or more creatures attack one of your opponents, those creatures gain menace until end of turn.
Oh my goodness.
Really wants you all to beat each other up.
Is it the goated? Is it all the creatures or just the goated creatures?
All of those.
Oh, all of our creatures attack with menace now.
Great.
As long as they're not attacking you.
Right.
Correct.
We're gonna wipe the board for Reggie. Essentially, is
We can't fall for it.
No.
Let's all team up against Reggie, except for the
don't.
goated
We-
creature.
Listen.
Except for the goated
creature.
Except for the part
When
where
your
we can't.
except for the part where we
When
really
When your
Right.
Ataphage attacks me, I forgive you
Yeah.
because your other things can attack Reggie.
I like that. Okay.
I'm tempted to maybe make an accusation, but I'm a little scared, so I think I'm still
Oh my
going to pass.
Wow. All
You
right,
guys think
everybody.
it's fair that the guy who designed this is in this game?
No.
I made that choice, but
So you're to blame.
I lost a good amount of playtests.
Yeah. I mean, Brian Hawley worked a ton on it too.
Yep.
I'm sure he.
Brian Hawley, Jeremy Geist, Chris Mooney. I had a great team.
Yeah.
Leo Glass was really important in writing all the rules. Lots of other people.
Tons of people.
All right. We're gonna do a couple things here. Blue.
What could it be?
I'm gonna play Stunt Double
Okay.
ooh,
and copy the Ataphage.
yeah.
Whoa. Two
Yeah.
Ataphages.
Which, hey, table mates, I will need some help remembering all the text over there. And then,
As long as you're attacking Blake or Reggie, I'm happy to help.
well, it's funny you should mention that because I'm going to be preparing for some stuff here because I'm also playing the Undercover Butler,
Oh.
which surely this is a new card for this set.
is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very, very clue, very, very spooky. I love it. So whenever Undercover Butler attacks the player with the most life or tied for the most life, it can't be blocked this turn.
Excellent.
Reggie, what are you at?
More than all.
More.
8? What about 20?
More is what Reggie is at.
More than us by a factor.
Okay, so my Dimir Strandcatcher is goaded, which means it needs to attack.
Yes.
It's gonna have menace.
So yes, the menace means you can't attack either of us
True.
without it getting blocked, despite the Watcher in the Mist.
No, you've got two creatures over there.
Neither of them have flying.
Oh, okay. Well,
I mean, yes, I have two creatures over here. You should attack
Yes.
Mike, who only has one untapped creature.
Yes, only my 3/4 flyer is back to block. Do not worry, though. Yeah, you have menace, so it doesn't like. when you
Yeah,
attack
I'm
me, you have
gonna
menace.
swing at you, Blake. I'm sorry. I just.
Sure. Okay.
So
do your
3/3
surveil thing.
3/3 flying menace. That is a tough creature to block.
It's again.
I'm
so tough I
surprised
can't do it.
none of you have nuked it yet.
I had to band
leave
together
that on
to
top.
destroy the other.
Leaving it on top.
Leaving it on top.
All right. You connected. Make your suspicion. Make your suspicion.
Well, do I
not
need
it.
to suspect if I'm going to make a guess?
It can't hurt.
It doesn't hurt, but you don't have to.
Because it might alter my strategy. Actually, it might change this entirely. I suggest Headliner Scarlet with the lead pipe in the lounge.
In the lounge.
Yep.
I cannot help you.
Great. Then yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the thing.
You're doing it?
I'm gonna do
You're
the
doing
thing. I'm so
accusation?
impatient, guys. I'm not a patient woman. I can't.
Do it.
Do you think this is a sure thing, or do you think this is
Don't show it to us. Don't get it on the camera.
No one look.
What do you say? We gotta say it
You gotta
first.
say it
first.
out loud.
I accuse
Use.
Use.
Headliner Scarlet with the lead pipe in the lounge.
All right. Good luck. So now you take a look.
Mm-hmm.
If you're right, you win. And you show us.
If you're wrong, you put it back in the envelope and try to cover up your shame. Attack everybody.
Wow.
Are we still playing?
Shame covered up.
We're still playing.
Okay.
We're still playing. All right. All right. That is.
Yeah. For
So now I can't guess anymore.
Okay. Yeah. Correct.
can she guess?
No, so no longer making
No longer
questions.
making
She
questions.
still can answer questions when asked.
But you fail to realize that now I know.
You do.
So I just feel very powerful at this table, which I feel like psychologically is going to help me win the magic portion of the game. So fingers crossed this works out for me.
Yep.
Pass turn.
All right.
You still got a giant adaphage. You got a bunch of stuff going on.
I've got a lot going for me right now, guys.
No
now
doubt.
you've got all the reason to go up to Reggie.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to.
Very clearly win.
Yeah.
You might look innocent, but there's clearly something going on over here.
There is something going on. All right. The problem is that you guys each have 7/7 tramplers. All right, I'll play a Dimir Signet. I'm going to play the dramatic it was a dramatic accusation, but your adaphage is going to be tapped, and it doesn't untap. And I can perhaps reward you at one point by giving you a chance to draw it again by shuffling into your library.
I love this for me.
And then
Yeah, there's another 7/7 over there. You gotta.
No, that's fine.
who has?
This one, it's a 0-0.
It's not a 0/0.
It's a surprise 7-7.
Yeah, for those who are asking about the rules, both the IGN article and the article on Daily MTG have the rules. We did talk about it at the top of the show. But if you're looking for them right now, as you follow along, definitely head to either IGN, which the link is in chat, or dailymtg.com.
It makes a lot of sense. It's a really cool mashup of the two.
I'm going to attack you,
games.
Blake.
Yeah.
Right, with my 3/4 menace flyer.
Yeah.
You got anything for that?
I
No,
don't.
you don't.
I don't.
Shocking.
Just my life total
Shocking.
slowly
My go-
dropping towards the end of the show.
I'm
The plug, Sean. We're done here.
I'm gonna go Mastermind Plum with the knife in the study. Plum knife study.
In the study.
Treasure. Do.
There should be other little confidential envelopes so that when you're sliding someone information, you can still be covert about it.
I'll be done.
Okay.
You think so? You can make your own,
Oh, I will.
right?
Yeah.
Or if you buy two, you can just use the second envelope for that.
I mean, look, I see lots of possibilities here, making little props so that you can actually like put out the lead pipe.
Oh yeah. Oh, just like in the board game, it comes with all
Precisely.
of the.
Yeah.
Huh. This would have been so much better if this were untapped.
Yeah, twiddle.
Do you want to cry about it? You be a crybaby about it?
Right, baby.
Kind of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You know what I'm doing over here.
I know what you're doing.
It's gonna get weird now, guys. I've gone through all the easy ones.
I didn't even notice most of them.
Overloaded corporeal
that's a-
projection.
Oh, goodness.
Compliment or
This
not?
one's a
Oh,
doozy.
it's
Okay.
It's not.
What is it?
Stuff is going to happen.
no.
Overloaded corporeal projection. All creatures I control gain myriad, which means when I attack with them, they create copies that attack all the other people.
That sounds terrible.
It sounds wonderful. So
Insane. All right.
it would have been so much better with the giant Adphage. But, all right.
I'll shuffle him into your library then.
Thanks. Just pause. Shuffle first. Shuffle
Give you a moment
first.
to regroup. I just want you to redraw it again. That's the most dramatic.
I can.
I'm about to have a spare Adiphagia if you would like one.
I kind of would. All right. I am going to play a land
Yeah.
ahead of attacks in case I draw something. Okay.
All right. All right.
So I'm gonna need some tokens. I'm gonna need approximately 6 tokens.
Oh boy.
I mean, they're gonna go away, but you know, this is gonna cause stuff to happen. So
doubt.
we might as well cover everything. Man, see, I would have had creatures with power 4 or greater entering the
Coulda,
battlefield.
Do your myriad copies die? Is it a
They
sweet
don't
combo?
die. They
Exiled?
exile.
If only.
If only.
You get to loot, rummage a bunch.
Yes, and everything I attack with gets menace so long as it's not attacked.
Doesn't attack me.
Reggie. So that's whenever one of our creatures attack. So the myriad copies will not have menace.
Correct, actually.
Okay. Your Wrangler gets to go nuts though, right?
No, I don't have any power creatures with power
Oh,
4
it's
or greater.
power.
Yeah, when it gets a
Oh,
+1/+1
cost,
counter.
yeah,
No.
If
I
there's
had
only
been
a
able
3,
to,
you need another instant, right? Then
Yeah,
that guy would have.
it's not.
just not the
it's
copies.
not,
but-
Yeah. Okay. So,
Don't look over here. Everything's fine.
well, I have to.
Everything's attacking everyone.
everyone's
Except you.
attacking. Yeah.
No, no, no. I'm
the-
still
the-
getting
the-
attacked.
The copies are going to attack him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And probably not the originals because
So
I
let's
can't
see.
block any of your originals if you attack
Yeah,
me.
I
just as a-
know. Trying to think of that. So.
Although
yeah,
this doesn't leave you with
these-
much in the way of blockers.
I know it doesn't, but that.
Eh,
you know what?
blocking-
Game's got to end at some point in time.
Yeah, that is true.
Um,
It does feel like we're coming down to the.
I think so.
so I think what I'm gonna do
Something
is.
horrible. Why is this so scary?
No. Okay. So Living Lightning is going at you. Crunch. No, these two are going at Mike. And then
Hear that? He's leaving me alone, everyone.
Lightning. Well, because you're going to get attacked anyway. So
No, it's fine.
okay.
We can just forget that part.
So now we're going to do this, where I've got Living Lightning. Living Lightning. It's got a little lightning bolt. That's a terrible lightning bolt. It's still happening.
Z.
It's a Z. It's a Z.
I don't know why
This
we.
actually just looks like a
Let's
very
read some of these
judgmental
actual
little
cards.
face,
A little bit, yeah. I see it.
which is fitting.
Wrangler. So 1G. That's how we're doing that. And then Wrangler. I'm
I don't
gonna
even know
go
what's happening
1G.
here.
That one's attacking
says
you.
Instagram.
And then Electromancer. Wait. One. Well, there it is. And then.
If you want to confuse your friends, you too can pick up Ravnica.
Myriad. All right, and then those are going there. Now I've got some triggers here because I've got 3 Electromancer triggers because I got his on attack and those on entering the battlefield. Okay, so I discard first, draw, discard.
All the
draw
forests.
All the forests.
All the forests.
And I'll discard the Scroll Guildgate and draw.
Just gonna keep going until you hit that Adaphage.
All right.
Do your block thingies.
What is
I have
swinging at
easy
me?
blocks.
So these, it's one of each. This is the real one that's swinging at you.
Yeah, but you can just.
And these are.
I'm taking all mine. What,
You're taking all of yours.
what is it? This is.
So if this
3.
one's real, then this is the 3, 4,
You could block a 2-1,
5.
like,
No, they have menace, right?
Not the copies. The copies.
because
don't
it's an
have
attack trigger.
Oh, okay, great.
This one has menace.
Yeah.
This one's a 2/1.
Great, I'll block the 2/1.
This one is a 3/2.
I'll block the 2/1. I take 6.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
Give me numbers, Blake.
Dies.
3-2, 3-2, 2-3.
And which one's real?
The 3-2 with
Does it have
menace.
menace?
Yeah, that one has menace. Yeah.
The other 2 don't.
3, 2, 2, 3. Okay, well, I'll block the 3, 2 with the Adaphage.
Okay.
And then I will, it's a 2/3.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll double block the real thing with Menace.
Okay.
And I'll take what from this?
That's
3.
So you killed the Wrangler.
How do you want to divvy
Wait,
up that?
wait, you said you blocked the 3/2?
No, she
I blocked this with the autophage.
You blocked the 3/2.
I blocked the real thing with
those
these
two.
two.
you only
Okay,
take two.
I'm verifying that because
Yeah.
then it does die. The token does die.
Yeah.
And I might as well get that back.
No, that was the Electromancer. I think she let the Living Lightning through.
I let the living lightning through.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
No triggers.
You wanted to block. Wait.
I blocked
This is
this.
the 3 power. You said the 3 power.
Yeah,
Right?
she took 3.
I took 3.
Okay. So you,
Yeah, yeah.
you killed this. Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
Stop trying to cheat, Blake.
I'm not,
Not trying to cheat.
Did you? How much does this have? It's 2,
3.
3.
3. How would you like to divvy it up here?
I'll kill the one I can.
No more buttling.
No more buttling.
All right. And then what happened over here?
I blocked everything.
You blocked
I
it.
blocked that one with an 0-4. So
Man.
Yes.
Killing my fun.
Weren't you supposed to do some
Please get
damage to
next time.
him?
I tried.
That was surprisingly unimpressive.
it's
was.
true. You did deal combat damage.
I get
though,
to
two
yeah.
people.
Add a
I
phage
dealt
all over this.
2 people.
Yeah.
All right.
Yours can go
So-
after. Is that right? Because it's done, right?
I mean, it's the wild, wild west here now.
Okay. I'm going to make mine. It's going to be Scarlet, Rope,
You should really use the lingo of the game.
Scarlet, Rope, Secret Passage.
You'll make a suggestion with headliner Scarlet with the rope in the secret passage.
That's what we
There you
need.
go.
Thank you. Thank you so
welcome.
much for that, Mike.
That's right.
I can't help you, Blake.
So Scarlet, Rope,
Right? It did come to me first.
Secret Passage.
Yeah,
Yes.
because Reggie didn't.
Yep.
Reggie was successful in quelling the threat.
What about you, Mike?
Scarlet,
Rope. Secret Passage.
okay. And a treasure.
And a treasure.
Although at this point in the late game, the treasures aren't so useful.
It's
all about the information.
I need.
I
Unlike you
will.
all, I have not drawn 7 bounce lands.
That's true.
I'll play this Thriving Grove and I'll say blue for the other color. Okay, done. Things happened.
I sure did.
Were they good things? Who knows? But things happened.
Seemed pretty good.
I disagree. I don't think they were awesome.
Well, since you already made your
You still have a
accusation,
7/7, yeah.
you
I
said
do
you
have
have
a
to only deal
7/7.
14 to Blake, which I think you're pretty close to being able to do.
Well, she actually just
Yeah,
has
yes.
it.
No,
If
no.
she
I think
wanted
it's
to
10,
kill me,
right?
she
She
could.
has 13.
Yeah.
13.
Yep.
No, I've shifted my focus now.
That can be up to 4.
Oh yeah, if she has the mana. Which I assume she does.
She does, yeah.
You can even do it for more than 4. It just goes
It
pop.
just wouldn't work out well for
right.
you, yeah.
Blake, I'm going to attack you with my 4-4. Mike, I'm going to attack you with my 1-1 flyer.
I do not block.
I also do nothing.
All right. I will suspect.
Like you guys aren't even trying anymore.
Oh, yep, Chad called me out. I played a land before combat. I should
Alright.
play that.
Oh,
Thanks, chat.
oh, suspect indeed.
I will suspect.
Thanks for keeping him honest, chat.
I'm glad we didn't have to watch the replay on demand to figure
I
this
know.
out.
The extra land drop was going to
Yeah.
make all the difference.
I'm going to say Emissary Green with the lead pipe in the conservatory.
Green lead
Lead
pipe
pipe.
conservatory.
Conservative.
And you guys are real by the book investigators. You're not just throwing out accusations willy nilly. You're not like finger pointing aggressively. Like,
Again, the instructions for the game, there's IGN, but there's also
Results.
dailymtg.com.
And Mike, it's your first
Yes.
in clockwise order.
Oh yeah, that's stupid Thopter. Sorry, you said green
Lead pipe conservatory.
lead pipe conservatory. All right, Reggie, you've earned this one. You and your Thopter. The treasure building.
All right.
what are you gonna spend it on?
I don't know. I think I should just leave with all this treasure while
Mike's so rich.
right. Did they lock the doors to the mansion, or can I?
Oh, there
I run
there
out?
are 2 other detectives on the case. You're good.
Right? I mean, this is like a lot of money we're talking about here. Right? The
All
treasure
right.
tokens don't mess around.
I'll play a Thriving Isle and I'll name White and I'll pass.
White, controversial.
So many cards in hand.
Yeah, I know. He always untaps. What is that? 10 mana you have?
10 mana, 12 cards.
Yeah.
It's unnerving and I don't like it.
Yeah. Although most of them are, I think, basic land still, right? He hasn't discarded. I haven't seen those basics return.
It's anybody's guess.
Yeah.
Right? He's got what, the 2.
You weren't keeping notes on the lands that he bounced?
No, I should have been.
Yeah.
You've got the notepad right here.
I do, I do.
There's pen, paper. What more do you need?
Turn 3, an island returned to Reggie's hand. What to make of this? Here we go.
Sorry, guys, I need to read. I don't have all the magic cards memorized.
While
like
you're
my
reading,
table
someone in chat is asking about dramatic accusation, which has not been revealed yet. If you could,
Oh, you're just asking about this.
Oh, a secret MKM spoiler.
Surprise!
Yeah, here's the dramatic accusation. It's two and a blue for an aura enchant creature. When it enters the battlefield, tap enchanted creature, and that creature doesn't untap. And then for blue, you can shuffle enchanted creature into its owner's library. So, which I think I did. Where did your?
It's in the
what was it?
library.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh, there it is.
gone.
It's gone.
Could be
Oh,
back
yeah,
in my
it's,
hand. It's right over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Diana ended up with a.
But yeah, the packets were mostly constructed to give off Ravnica guild flavor,
Yep.
and we were using a bunch of different cards, and a couple of MKM cards were used too. Those ones actually have the MKM set symbol. Those are normal legality.
Yeah.
Yeah,
track of what's what.
you can see that instead of the C that the clue cards have, it has the MKM. Although and also the expansion symbol, the expansion code in the bottom.
Yeah.
You can dramatically accuse in MKM, just
Yeah.
like you can in Clue. All right.
I thought you were saying I didn't dramatically accuse, and it turns out I
I mean, I think
did.
you all should
I did
dramatically
exactly.
accuse more, if I'm being honest.
I
I'm
did
going to play
exactly.
Ribbons of Night
Oh,
and deal 4
Ravnica
damage
classic.
to the Frenzied Gore Spawn.
no, did you pay a blue?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
So
you
I'm
did.
going to gain 4 life and draw a card.
Sounds good.
Other direction.
And I trigger
that's-
once on my
thank you.
Vindictive Vampire because a
Okay.
creature
Why?
died.
Why?
Wrong. There
Oh,
we go.
because it's up and down. Guys, I was...
Yeah.
What'd I do there?
You just moved it.
All right.
Whose phone is this?
Nobody knows. Probably producer Sean's.
Okay, so it's Blake's, and we can blame Blake.
It's not.
I'm
Mine's
just
over
glad. I'm
here.
just glad it hasn't locked. If it's producer Sean's. Excellent work, producer Sean, keeping the phone going.
He knows things.
Oh, and it's plugged in too. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's all. He is on
He's
top.
on
of it.
top.
I also want it noted I could have killed Blake. Oh, well, I still could kill
It's
Blake.
okay. You haven't attacked.
Good.
What a great day.
Then the show would be over, folks.
No, then we get all of your information. That,
Then
yeah, we
Blake
should-
reveals
Let
his
Diana
evidence
know that
like a
if you want to
pinata.
see
It's
the
great.
conclusion to this show, she should not attack me.
That's right.
Well, I mean, I'm here for the sport of it.
Yeah.
So we're not going to do that this turn.
Oh, boy.
Instead, I'll play the Roofstalker White, which I can give flying to until end of turn.
Yeah.
Plus,
No relation to Apothecary White.
I want to
Unrelated.
play around with this Adaphage. All right, we got a tapped Thopter, Homunculus. Great. Excellent. I'm going to go to combat.
Yeah, and here we are.
Here we are at combat. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Reggie,
Yeah.
I'm going to swing everything I can at you.
Wow.
Whoa.
Goodness
We
gracious.
approve. The undercover butler
You get to
applauds from the
surveil
graveyard.
3.
Yes, I
No,
get
no,
to...
surveil 1, right?
No, oh, it's one
Number
number
of
of
opponents.
number
One number of opponents
yeah,
being
surveil
attacked.
one.
Yeah, I'm going to
Surveil one.
surveil 1. And then remind me of the text on Adaphage and when.
You get a
7/7 trample. I'd show it to you, but it's in my library somewhere. 7/7 trample. When it deals combat damage, you get a copy.
Great.
Yep. Let's see. I suppose I will.
Tap step over
Such
there.
a sweet smile
Really
for someone
just try to,
attacking
like,
for so much damage.
Clear the way for you.
I'll
guys.
just block Frostburn Weird and I'll take 10.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Speeding things up a little.
Great. So now I get
And you get a
double
copy.
Adaphage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you kill it? Is it
No.
dead?
No,
No,
it's just
nothing died.
Cool.
And you get to ask a question.
Oh, no,
Can
she
I-
doesn't. She's,
yeah,
she's
I
out.
don't-
She's out.
Oh, you're right.
out.
I
Yeah.
I
forgot.
forgot for that part.
I know what happened.
That's true.
Aren't you jealous?
Maybe.
I'm jealous.
A little bit.
Wait, blink twice. Are you done after that?
I am just going to sit over here and draw a little Adaphage.
Holy smokes. I really wish I'd ever attack with 2 creatures at the same time.
Well, you did try that one time.
I did try. The strike captain almost got to strike. All right, so what do I need to know?
Everything.
I do need to know everything.
That was unnerving.
You're Cluedo-less.
Yeah.
Chad, everyone let Blake know how terrible that was.
No, I know. I'm aware. That's what I'm here for. The video that I am in that has been viewed the most was a reaction
classic.
video to like awkward moments when I was on the Loading Ready Run pre-release all those years ago, and I made a really bad joke, and there was just silence, and
It's got a stew in it.
and that ended up on a very large, very famous YouTube channel.
Perfect.
I love this for you.
Yeah, me too.
Was that the beginning of your villain arc?
No, that was midway through. That was
We were already on that on ramp.
yeah.
Reggie, you still have no flyers?
Nope, just the Thopter that attacked you.
All right. There's still a stupid Thopter.
No, it's tapped.
Yeah, but all right. I'll attack Reggie with the Watcher in the Mist.
Okay, I accept.
Yes, good. I'm glad you do. Reggie, I'm going to say Emissary Green with the knife in. I'm going to say Secret Passage.
Some very good guesses, Mike.
Thank you.
One of them's not it.
Wah. I could tell you, but
Yeah, well,
I couldn't.
they were not good guesses.
Feels
in
like
fact.
cheating.
I failed. All right. They were terrible guesses. Terrible guesses.
Wow. Beat yourself up about it too hard.
Now we've moved on. All right. Red, white,
And blue.
blue. We have a fire main. Avenger. Yep. 3/3 flying battalion. When in 2 creatures attack, 3 damage to any target, and you gain 3 life. Like lightning helix, as it were. And also the memory vampire, sacking all of my treasure.
So many rares.
Yeah, it's rare time, right? 4/4 flying. When it deals combat damage to a player, any number of target players each mill that many cards. Then I can collect evidence 9. When I do, you cast target non-land card from defending player's graveyard without paying its mana cost. So don't worry about that. It's
You've
really
got a
just-
full graveyard over there, too.
I'm going to be done.
All right.
From defending player's graveyard.
But you collect evidence.
Oh, yeah. I'll be able to easily collect evidence. Yeah.
Wait, guys, something's wrong.
What?
I'm winning.
It's true.
Yep.
Oh, where's the
How'd that
undercover? Where did the
happen?
undercover?
Because we don't want to attack you anymore. We don't get... Well, I guess we can still see your
We can still
information.
get it.
This is how I know I'm in the Twilight Zone.
All right. I am going to cast a hypersonic dragon.
Whoa.
Sheesh.
4/4 flying haste. I can cast sorcery spells as though they had flash. What am I doing here? What am I doing? I think.
Stand back, going in.
I think we're going in. I don't think I can do anything to you.
Perfect.
But this is going at Reggie.
I've really been getting clobbered this past turn cycle.
And
Yeah. Well, all of a sudden, when you're not goading all of our creatures, our
To be fair, you chose to
decisions
take
change.
10 over here. Like, I had nothing to do with
That thing
it.
has trample.
Yeah. So, look at him.
Oh, I like the
Look at
illustration.
him.
Impressive.
Hold on, that is
Just
sweet.
a
I
little.
think that's it. Just the
I like
the
I love
dragon.
magic. What a
All right, on the chin.
caption,
He
too.
does.
All right, we're gonna say we're going to suspect
It's like you read the concept for the card.
headliner Scarlet
I
with
love magic
the
when I'm playing the Out of Phase.
lead pipe in the billiard room.
Could be.
So
Are you going for it?
you can only make an accusation on your turn.
Your turn. End of your
Your
turn.
end of turn.
End of your turn.
I'm gonna do it.
He's
I'm gonna
going
do it.
for
I'm pretty close to dead here, so I am
each
going
other.
to j'accuse. I'm going to accuse headliner Scarlet with the lead pipe in the billiard room.
See you.
Okay.
Play him out.
Whoa! Well done.
Bravo!
Shouldn't have let
It's
me
his
live.
show.
I shouldn't have.
The lesson
Always
you
kill Blake.
learned. Yeah, always kill Blake.
It's like
This is a win for me because I didn't die. Like, let's be
Right,
very
that's
clear
true.
here.
Yeah,
I'm
that
the
is-
real winner of this stream.
I had knife, rope, kitchen conservatory.
I had all of the people. I had peacock, I had plum, I had white, and I had the
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we
figured out it was
we got
Scarlet
on the
pretty
trail of Scarlet too
Yeah,
soon.
the Scarlet was pretty.
fast. Oh yeah, I knew you had.
early.
I just misread my notepad. I knew you had green.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to just keep guessing Scarlet because.
No, I just did not know the location.
Yeah, I thought.
Too many
It might be
locations.
Secret Who had secret
It's
passage?
always the location. I had secret
yeah,
passage.
I had the
Secret
secret
passage,
passage.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. That's what I wanted
Yeah.
from you.
All right. Well, so that is Ravnica Clue Edition, and you can see there that is one of the ways to win, which is correctly figuring out who the murderer, the weapon, and the room are, which I did. It's my stream. Thanks, everyone.
We let him do it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We let him win.
It's entirely possible. You could, of course, win by attacking. I could have died before that, had Diana so chosen, or actually any number of people.
Yeah, I needed her to even attack you a little
I
bit.
know.
would've-
I really I was going to die on this next
Well,
round.
but that's
probably.
my theme for weekly MTG streams, is
did
I
just
don't
have 4 basics
kill
in my
people when I probably should.
Yeah, I knew you had tons of basics. You turned so many.
So much.
So yeah, Ravnica Clue Edition. If you want more information, either a review or a reveal, you can either check out IGN.com or DailyMTG.com. I think the IGN article link has been put in chat. Definitely check those out. Really appreciate everyone tuning in. Next week, we are going to be on stream opening product so that you can, we're going to open MKM product so you can see the various collector boosters, and for the first time on this show, play boosters. That'll be new and exciting. So we're going to open that next week on stream. Before we go, if you're looking to just see all the cool new cards that are in Ravnica Clue or Cluedo edition, we're going to show those on the stream. We're going to end with them.
Do you mind if I hop in real quick?
Hop in real quick.
Because I didn't get to mention everybody very, very naturally in my conversation on this stream, I do want to drop a note about some of our awesome MTG ambassadors who are making incredible MKM content before the set launches. So if you want to see more MKM stuff, if you want to see some gameplay, some pack openings, some really cool stuff, you can check out Anzid, MTG, Aristocards, Comedian, Emma Skyward, Jumbo Commander, Lewis Stardust, Mana Curves, Mook Dubs, Mostly Casual Commander, MTG Baron, Numot the Nummy, Peachy Pop Cosplay, Power Dragon, Ryan Hay, Tabletop Titans, Tori of the Vast, and lastly, Zabricus.
All right, definitely check out those awesome creators. And thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Do I get to open up the Shockland now?
Sure.
Yay!